Foreword of The Calendar and Other Verses. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Marianne Spiegel. The Calendar and Other Verses by Irving Sidney Dix. To Robert Meeker. Dear boy, 10 summers, 10 swift summers now have come and gone since I last said good-bye. 10 idle, wasted summers gone, and how I hardly know, so swift the seasons fly. So swift the seasons come, so swift they go, that scare it seem one brief, one little day, since boyish voices bid us come and play, and little girls did seem to lure us so. Oh, Robert, Robert! If in paradise these idle words of mine can penetrate, thou knowest, then, that tears have wet mine eyes. Thou knowest that I felt thy ruthless fate. And yet, dear boy, I sometimes feel that thou art happier there than I who mourn thee now. I.S.D. Written in 1912. Foreword. About a year ago, having collected all those poems and verses which I considered of any value, I took a certain pride in the thought that I might soon bring under one roof these imaginary children of mine, so that they might be sheltered in time of storm, as it were, from the cold and ofttimes unfeeling world of commerce, but where friends of poetry, who had met with some of my stray children of verse in public journals, might meet with them again, if they desired, with other friendly faces around one common fireside. But I found that the expense incident to such a venture was so great that unless a large number of copies were sold, I would be involved in a larger debt than I cared to contract. Then the plan of securing sufficient advance subscriptions to meet part of the expense of a first edition occurred to me, thereby following the method of Tennyson, Robert Burns, and others, of whose example I needed not to be ashamed. But other work prevented me, and still prevents me, from carrying out this plan. So lest those friends, who have shown an interest in my verses, should think that I have turned aside from the path of poetry, I herewith offer The Calendar and Other Verses, as evidence of my love for and interest in the greatest of all the arts, hoping that the time may come when I shall be able to present a more worthy offering to the Muses, and perhaps justify the kind words that have recently appeared in regards to the author of The Quiet Life, a plain poem of the hills, which, in a revised form, appeared serially during the past summer in The Wayne Countian. I.S.D. Shehawken, Pennsylvania. End of foreword.